Okay, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's James Tuckett. I'm the Managing Director of investUP. On my left is my co-pilot, Dominic Wolf. He'll be navigating his way through the product in just a moment. So, well, what's up? Well, UP is the world's first crowdfunding supermarket. And this is a big day for us because we're launching today, so very exciting indeed. And what's it all about? Well, the key thing here is we're looking to help investors and lenders in the crowdfunding market save time, deal with some of the administrative burden that goes with investing in this area, and also to find more deals more quickly and more easily. So I want to introduce you to a sort of typical person who might use this product. He's called P2P Dave, or Peer-to-Peer Dave, and he works in the City of London. He's just got home in the evening at 7 p.m., and he's sitting at his desktop, and he's checking on all his peer-to-peer accounts. And it's his young son runs over and says, "Daddy, Daddy, come and play with me in the garden." To which he gives a very unsatisfactory response. "Sorry, son, I'm checking on all my peer-to-peer accounts." Not very good for a 7-year-old, 4-year-old, and certainly not very good for Dave himself. We should all be more impatient in life. But luckily, Dave's good friend, Equity Steve, has just sent him a referral email. And it says, "Dave, I think this could be for you. Come and sign up to the UP website. You can keep track of all of this stuff centrally." And he logs in, and the first thing he's going to see is this search list. So the first thing I want to draw your attention to is the blue number, which says 49. On a normal crowdfunding site, you might get 10 or 20 businesses. When UP's fully going, the guys in the office are still loading businesses onto the site. That'll be hundreds, if not more, businesses or pitches for Dave to choose from at any one time. The second thing that differentiates UP from a normal crowdfunding site is if we go up to the top left, the drop down up there, is in another couple of months as well, we're going to have all sorts on here: equity, peer-to-business, P2P, and bonds. So lots of stuff for Dave to choose from. And then the next drop down along is, unlike, again, on a normal crowdfunding site where you're just getting what that one site has to offer, we're taking deals from all the leading crowdfunding brands that you may or may not recognize. But I just want to stop here for a moment. If some of you in the audience are wondering, crowdfunding, it's not really relevant to me or my business, think again. We're already in talks with some major high street banks and some big funds about bringing some of their loans and funds to the crowd. So, for example, if a bank wants to sell on some of the loans that are on its loan book to the crowd to free some of that money up so it can lend more to its clients, we can help out with that. That's just one application, and there are more. So getting back to the search view, again, in sector and located. These are both options that normal crowdfunding sites have, but rarely are you going to find deals in every single one of those options. But simply by sheer volume, we have those options for Dave to choose from. Right, we found our... Okay, so Dave has found a deal that he likes the look of. It's Rebuilding Society. It's a company that it's a crowdfunding site he's already been using. It's in his preferred sector. It's property and construction, and it's paying above his baseline interest rate of 8%, so he's happy to go for that. He clicks in. First thing to notice here, we've tried to design a view here which is very scalable and flexible depending on what the product is. Because we're going to have different types of products with different risk profiles and different legal structures, we need to make it easy for Dave to compare and contrast different offers. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this big blue button in the top right, which says Lend Now. This is not a money supermarket model where Dave clicks and he gets referred onto another platform. He's transacting on the site itself. And I think the final thing here is the company details section of this. We're not just interested in letting Dave know, what's the current loan offer all about. We also want him to see what's been going on with this business historically. What are the financial statements like from the past? Who are the directors and where is it based? All that kind of good stuff. Right, a little bit of a Blue Peter moment here. We've prepared a loan contract from earlier that Dave's made, so we're going to flip over to the portfolio area. This is a space where Dave can get a quick-fire overview of everything that he's doing within his crowdfunding portfolio. And also down at the bottom, we have a diversification tool, a quick and dirty way of seeing how, in terms of regions, sectors, and sites, how diversified he is when compared with other users on the site. But also, if Dave wants to get really granular and really into the detail, he can do that. So we're going to go over to the list view and see this loan contract from earlier. Drill down into that for me, Dom. So every single investment or loan that Dave enters into on the platform can be found in this area. So you get a sort of headline information. There's nothing really going on with this one because it's a new one. But this gets especially powerful when you think about equity or long-term debt. We'll allow people like Dave to vote on company resolutions that are getting passed around, so he can really do all of his administration centrally. So it saves a lot of time, really. Right. So let's fast forward 6 months. Dave's been using this now for a while, and Dave's no longer peer-to-peer Dave. He's peer-to-peer, peer-to-business, equity, and long-term debt Dave. He's doing the full mix, as is his good friend, Stephen. And it's because they've become far more comfortable with the overall process. It's saving them a lot of time. It's very easy to do that. His portfolio has grown from 5,000 to 20,000. He's taken money out of other areas he was investing and put it into the UP platform. And for all of this, has it cost Dave a penny? No, sir. It's cost him nothing. Sweet nada. Completely free service. So, as I said, UP is launching today. So please come and register. Register your family, register your friends, register your husbands, wives, your lovers. Get them all on board. So quickly, to recap, UP is all about saving investors time, helping deal with the administrative burden that goes with investing in this space, and helping you to find more deals more quickly and more easily. So if you haven't come and spoken to either Dom or I, please come over to our booth after this. We'd love to tell you more about why UP is supercharging the crowdfunding experience. Thank you very much indeed.